Welcome to Memorial Stadium in Lincoln, Nebraska. EA Sports College Football continues with a late season Week 12 showdown here. It's the Ohio State Buckeyes and the Nebraska Cornhuskers. Reese Davis, David Pollard, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Guys, this crowd is electric. One of the things he has reiterated to his offensive coordinator is he wants his quarterback to break that school record for passing touchdowns in a season. Now, obviously, they are going to have a balanced game plan. When they're in the red zone, they're going to take the best play available. But it is in the back of their mind. They want their quarterback to go down in history, and they have a big opportunity to do that here today. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. The Buckeyes will kick off first, and here we go. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Signaling to his guy. Working the ground game. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. The Cornhuskers headed quickly to the line.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Out wide left, it's Hunter. Breaks into the open. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. And the Huskers peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Motion from the wide receiver. Running inside. It's I. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read. Read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
2nd and long here. To the air, it's Calandria. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. He'll set up to throw. Back's got it on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
Yeah, and I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding 3rd and short, understanding they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play, the defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a 4th down.
This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on 4th down. Making the adjustment on the play. Got to make the play on 4th. Stepping to the right. He'll pull it down. They get him on the ground, but not before he keeps this opening drive alive with a 4th down conversion.
And this offense, they don't want a field goal. You can tell. They want a touchdown. They want points. 4th down, going for it. And how about the QB, man? How about the poise? Dropping back to throw the football. Nah, it's not open. Nothing there I don't feel comfortable with. But he absolutely pulls the trigger, makes the decision, tucks it, and gets the big 4th down conversion.
Trying to get the corner. He'll toss it. There he goes. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
And we talked to the coaches coming in, right? Like, they knew they were going to see the option. But the speed is so much faster in the game, and the offense does a really good job getting it to the pitch man pretty quickly, making that read and making a play early in this football game.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Just feeds the running back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
And this drive, this offense is really focused on physicality, man. Running the football, look at right here, right up the gut. Nice play, nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage, putting a drive together. This offense really doing a good job right now.
The Huskers will line it up on first and 10. The run inside. It's Eyes. Jukes his way for more. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
Talking to their coaches, they said, we are going to run the ball on the first drive of this game and really see if we can establish that line of scrimmage. You've seen that early so far, and after that explosive run, they've now set themselves up here in the red zone looking to score some points.
Fires immediately, and he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Husker!
This head coach wanted to come into this game aggressive, guys, and he did it in a couple different ways. On that first drive, nice mixture of throwing and running offensively, but how big was that gamble on fourth down? They got it, kept the drive alive, they end up scoring a touchdown, so it paid off. You can't start a game better than that.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Cuts it upfield. It's Jackson. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Play fake, say it. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And you wondered in the second half, man, were they going to play with more emotion? They're the better team. They looked like they were dragging a little bit. They weren't playing as good as we're accustomed to seeing. But what happens, man? The underdog here in the second half, setting the tone again, getting to the quarterback again, making life hard for this offense.
Lined up in the gun on third down, say it. Fires downfield. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down.
Coaches look at this stat every single football game. How do you execute on third down? And a lot of times, man, it's about being in position and making plays, and that's exactly what he did. The right spot, breaking on the football, being physical, setting the tone in this football game.
They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. To the air, it's Calandria. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Pulls it. And he couldn't find any room to breathe. What a great job on the run fits by this defense.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there, stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game. It's in the run game with the option, too.
Slings it downfield. He's got an open man. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
The Cornhuskers getting set on 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Ready, go! Makes a grab and room to run. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3.
And that's not a surprise for this offense, man. They go back to the hot hand. They fed him on this drive. They want to get touches to their wide receiver, the guy that can really change the game with his speed on the outside. Nice job being aggressive in the red zone. I say aggressive, getting to the edge quickly with that little touch pass, get it to your playmaker, and let him get a little bit of yardage.
And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Bush is ahead. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. We've reached the break. It's Nebraska holding the lead. Let's take a look at the numbers through the first quarter. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
6-yard pickup on 1st down, leaves them with 2nd and 4. Right back to it. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. As they unpack the pile, it's part of Ohio State's DNA to have a lethal running game.
And this is a trend, Reese. We can go back as long as you want to go back, and we can go back a couple years to J.K. Dobbins, and we can go all the way back to Eddie George. They always find great running backs at Ohio State.
Wide open downfield. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Turning it on. Got enough for the first down. And he scores! Touchdown, Ohio State! Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he closed the deal by racing 35 yards to pay dirt. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Nebraska offense heads out to start this drive. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
They'll run the RPO and pull it right. Got room at the 35. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And you've really seen the evolutions of tight ends, man. These guys are no longer just big bodies that block like the extension of the offensive line. They're more like receivers, and I love when the quarterback gets it out of his hands, and then you just watch. They
makes a grab on the shot. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. In this defense right now, they have no answers.
And the Huskers, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Wide receiver going in motion. That's caught. It's Barney. Across the 25. He's got room. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. So here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The black shirts looking to this crowd, and they are delivering energy on this big third down. Saying, trying to be heard above the noise. Got his man downfield. He's loose. He's at the 20. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they close it to a 17-14 game. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they find pay dirt from way out, covering 69 yards on the touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Cornhusker offense is out and ready to go on the attack. As productive as these two offenses have been early, you really can't afford an empty possession here. And he makes the grab, but the officials immediately signal that he's out of bounds.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew it, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better there.
Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. They'll run it. Got a little space. Oh, he's got some space. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. The Huskers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Quick give. It's Nelson.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking downfield. It's Calandria. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Right side, it's Ives. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Fresh set of downs going up top. Fires left. He's got it. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. This defense might be reeling after those last 2 and now facing first and goal. Caught. Touchdown, Nebraska! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. Found his open target. Accurate throw. And 2 plays through the air. And they've got 6 points on the board.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Fake, Julian Sayed, moving to his left. He throws one to the left. He's got it along the sideline. Just what they needed. Huge explosive play as he takes it to the 33. Keeps it moving. It's Jackson.
Really nice first down run. And you're seeing why this running back is an every down type. He can run between the tackles. He can run outside. He can catch the football. He can block. This guy can do it all.
Here's Sayin to throw. Rushes on. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Well, this defense knew they had a tall task playing against this Heisman-caliber quarterback, and the best way to affect him is with pressure. They were able to hit him on that play, and that forced the incompletion.
From the gun on third down, Sayin lets it fly. Another incompletion on third down.
Man, what a great break on the ball. Way to knock it down. But, man, this situation, they're almost in field goal range. Had a chance to maybe take some points off of the board. That's a big play that we might circle back to later.
Now on fourth down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. Fourth down, say it. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert in the fourth down, and it paid off. Throwing, say it. Moving out to the right. Got some room, entered to the goal line. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at second and goal.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
On second and goal, they go right back to him. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. They're going to run it. He'll be stopped right there. They kept it on the ground on third and goal, and it did not pay off. Timeout called by the Cornhuskers. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They've already converted once on fourth down on this drive. They are unafraid to make everywhere 4-down territory. Saying to throw for it on fourth. Looking for the score. Looking to get it in. He will be stopped short of the line to gain, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Love the coverage on defense there. Fourth down. They were ready for the pass. And you saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. From his end zone, a lot of room to throw downfield. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly. Maybe picked up one on the play. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, we knew this would be a telling week, and Week 12 has not disappointed. Let's get you updated right away. We begin with the Ole Miss Rebels taking on the Alabama Crimson Tide. And it's Ole Miss looking to extend that win streak to 4 in a row. It's one of the better coaching jobs in football right now, and a nice payday could be on the horizon. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring goal.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here.
Gets loose in the middle. He's inside the 40. The 20. The inside. Touchdown, Buckeye. You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point pulls them to within 3, 24-21. What a display of explosive capabilities on that drive. 75 yards, 2 plays, and a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. So after watching their defense immediately give up a touchdown drive here in the third quarter, they'll try to answer here. Back to throw, it's Calandria. Right down the middle. Makes the grab. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense. New set of downs after the completion. Making the adjustment. They'll move the wide receiver.
Sweet. Level. Flash. Where did he go?
Fresh set of downs going to the air. Shoots it to the left. It's caught downfield. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they got it on the 22.
And I love this offensive approach, man. All gas, no brakes. You got the lead, so what? Continue to do what you do. Find those one-on-one situations and continue to stay aggressive.
Defense's head may still be spinning. They're just outside the red zone now. 1st and 10 from the 22. From the gun, it's Nelson. Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play. The Cornhuskers moving quickly to the line.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Might as well run him again. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain. No harm, no foul.
They've got it in field goal range, but they'll try to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. Looking to throw, it's Calandria. Buying time to his right. They get to him as he throws. Oh, it's picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Have you ever met a wide receiver that isn't always open? They always want the football. They got so much confidence. QB rolling outside the pocket, trying to make a play. Receivers had an opportunity maybe to make a play, but you know what? I'm open, throw me the ball, throw my hand in the air. You know what? That pick, it goes on the quarterback stats, not the receivers.
On the run, fires downfield. It's complete. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Here's Julian saying to throw. Makes the grab. Still on his feet at the 45. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. Past the 30. Breaks into the open. He steps out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Big pickup on the ground, and they're rolling.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away.
Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. Touchdown, Ohio State. They take the lead with the 6. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the capper, a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end. He's going to take a shot. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up.
Well, the defense hasn't been able to stop this guy all game long, so the offense is going to keep trying to take shots. They thought they had the matchup they wanted, but they're going to force this defense to prove they can stop him, and the defense finally came up with a play.
Rolls right. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Out wide right, it's Hunter. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Nice patience by the quarterback here working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
Booster. Go.
Looking to throw, it's Calandria. Finds his man. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1.
Simple pitch, simple catch, easy little drag route right over the field. It's a nice timing route. You can run it versus man or you can run it versus zone and have a lot of success.
And the Huskers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And the runner is down, and so is a flag. They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down. That holding call threw him in reverse. Now it's 2nd and long. Here's a quick throw out to the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Got like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
On the option. Now the pitch. There he goes. They'll make the tackle, but not before he's got enough to move the sticks and has this defense's head spinning with the option.
This quarterback is making outstanding decisions so far in this game, and you've already seen it throwing the football. The guy already has over 200 yards passing, but he's doing it in the running game as well. Really good decision that time. Seeing nobody accounting for the pitch guy, you flip it out, you pick up a nice play offensively. Really good football IQ from the quarterback position.
Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Long way to go on second down. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback changing the play. Looking for a man. It's Calandria. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. He's forced out of bounds well behind the line of scrimmage, and the defense will take it as a sack. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up this third down play. He's looking downfield to throw. He puts some heat on that one down the middle. Fires into traffic, picked off. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. Ohio State sending out the offense to start this drive. So the defense sets them up with that interception. Now a couple of first downs, maybe even punching a score, and they'll go home with the W. Julian with the play fake. Buying a little time to his left. Looking down the left side. Grabs it inside the 15. Touchdown Buckeyes. Once he got some room, it was over. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And they call this sudden change, and we talk about it up in the booth. We're hitting each other right here. Like, you got the turnover. First thing you want to do is be aggressive, take all of that momentum, and go capitalize. And what do, man? One play, a big passing play, a big answer, and big-time momentum gained in this football game.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Nebraska offense heads out to start this drive. Time is running short. They've let this game get away from them a little bit. They must get something done here to have a chance to pull it out late. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
And I know that wasn't a big gain, but this offense needed that, man. That back-to-back picks on back-to-back possessions. They got to get something going, get some good mojo, get everybody believing again, and settle their quarterback down.
Leaves it with the back. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. The Huskers want to pick up the tempo. Dropping back, it's Calandria. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Interesting play call for this offense, man. A slow developing screen on a 3rd and short when a defense is a little...
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Snapped on 4th down. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
And this defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's the big-time moment. In the 4th quarter, you know the ball's going to be in his hands. Got to get to him. Got to ruffle his feathers, hit him a few times, make him feel uncomfortable.
Wants to throw one first. Oh, pressure's coming. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
There's nothing better than being a defensive lineman in a defense period that pressure the quarterback, that gets hits on him, that make him feel uncomfortable, especially when you come into their building and you get everybody really, really quiet. That's a great feeling.
Wants to throw again. Still looking to his right. Got a man in the middle. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. The Cornhuskers are marching down the field. Drops back on 1st down. He's got the back in the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. Left side, it's Barney. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. Going the other way, and he's got room. The 50. And after making the interception, he takes it inside the 40.
And the defense hasn't made many plays today, but who can make those plays late? And this place got really, really quiet just now. They made the big play. They forced the INT, and now a chance to build on this lead and make this place even quieter.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
Gain of 25 on the play. And first down for the offense.
The Buckeyes come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. From the red zone, it's Jackson. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Handoff again. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line.
And talking to coaches this week, that's their guy. The running back is the guy they feel the most confident in. So I expect down the stretch, when you got a lead in this football game, you're going to keep hammering away with your best player.
He'll try to get to the marker himself. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. They'll try to add another to their lead. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Cornhusker offense is out and ready to go on the attack. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll run it on the counter. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Drops back. It's Scalandria. He's got it down the middle. Still running at the 40. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
Well, I understand they're trying to catch the defense off guard by running the football, expecting them to be in some kind of zone coverage, but you're trailing late in the game. You're going to have to throw to win it, and that's what I'd expect them to do on this next play.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Back's got it on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
And that's exactly what this defense needs to do. The clock is your friend. Try to keep him in bounds. No big plays, and let that clock just tick.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. And it's his 4th interception of the game. Takes it the other way. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they've just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
They'll ride him again. Sees a crease. Turning it on. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.